it's Natalie. Welcome to day 3 of our yoga journey. Today's focus is feel. Go ahead and find your mat and let's get started. And come to a nice tall seat. Feel free to put a pillow or blanket underneath you and close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Go ahead and just check into your body right now. How do you feel? So there's different layers of feelings. One is physical, emotional. Just notice it right now without judgment. And feel the temperature on your skin, the clothes on your skin, and the mat or ground beneath you. Dive in a little bit deeper. Can you take an internal scan from the base of your feet all the way to the crown of your head? And go ahead and lift up. If you're not already, go ahead and pull those ears over your shoulders, shoulders over hips, and elongate that posture. Imagine that there's a string pulling you up from the crown of your head, stacking each vertebrae one on top of another. And then go ahead and close your eyes again. I want you to just check into yourself right now. Are you going through anything in life? Check into your feelings. Notice them. And be aware of them. I want you to feel your feelings right now. Whatever emotion that you're going through right now, go ahead and feel it. Without judgment if you can. You're meant to feel your emotions and your body. Just know that you don't become your emotions. And just notice what's going on right here, right now in this present moment. Sit with your feelings. Enjoy the concept that you can actually feel them. Then let anything that no longer serves you leave you. Then go ahead and press both hands together, hand in hand, and feel the connection between your palms. Place your thumbs against your chest and breathe into your chest. Feel the cooling sensation of the inhalation coming into the back of your throat. And as you exhale, try to breathe out through your nose. Feel the warmth in the back of your throat. Inhale, feel the coolness coming in. Notice the energy igniting when you breathe. And as you exhale, notice the warmth and calmness that you feel. A few more times, deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Enjoy every sensation. Deep inhale. And exhale. And then place your hands down wherever that you like. And roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And just notice all the muscles around the shoulders starting to become warm with rolling them. Maybe you feel a little bit of tightness that you can just release and pause. Let's go the other direction. And just feel your shoulders right now, your neck, anything that you feel, just notice it. And then lift up nice and tall again. Drop your chin to your chest and gently roll each ear to each shoulder. Go as slow as you'd like, stopping at any place that you feel like you're releasing extra tension in. Or that just feels good. Then inhale nice and tall. Walk your fingertips out to your side. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Then inhale, swoop the arms up. And exhale, bring them down. Notice what you're stretching when you swoop the arms up and back. And exhale, come down. One more time, deep inhale up. And exhale down. Go ahead and place your hands in front of your shins. Not on your knees, just in front of them, just right underneath your knees. You stay there. I'm just turning. We're gonna do some seated cat and cows. Go ahead and shift your chin up, your bottom back, so you feel in your back muscles engaging. Shoulders back, chin up, chest up. Deep inhale here. And exhale around the tailbone, around the shoulders. Arch the back as far as you can. Feel that extra stretch in between your shoulder blades. Then inhale, lift up and back. And exhale, find your cat, your seated cat. While you're here, just notice, what are you stretching when you're stretching and moving? Feel all the intentions of this wonderful warm-up going on. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And take a moment to feel the enjoyment of your body. Then find a neutral spine. From here, I'm going to just keep mirroring you. Place your right hand down. Your left arm is right here. You're going to come up and over and get a nice side stretch. Notice all of the muscles laterally of your body that's just getting a good opening right here. Try to breathe into any tight areas that you feel. And exhale, relax this right shoulder. One more deep inhale to that left side. And exhale, release. Then with the strength of your right arm, push up. Nice tall posture. Place your left hand down. This time, let's go the other direction. And just notice, is one side a little bit more tighter than the other? You might not notice anything, but just be aware. Over you go a little bit more and breathe into any tight areas that you feel here. Good. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Then use the strength of your left hand to push you up and come back to center. Now start to roll around those wrists and then shake them. Shake, shake, shake. What is going on in the fingertips? What is all of these sensations? Then go ahead and place your hands down on your mat or ground, and I want you just to feel the texture. Feel the texture of your mat, of the ground, anything. Then go ahead and just start to place your hands together in a prayer, and then go ahead and hold your hands and just feel your fingers in between and roll around that wrist now. And other direction. Then shake it out once more. Moving up now into tabletop position with your knees underneath your hips, your hands, wrists, and shoulders all aligned. Go ahead and grip the mat. So grip it, grip it, grip it. Feel how when you don't grip it, so ungrip it for a second, and feel the weight into your wrist. Now grip it and maybe feel that transfer. Next, we're going to go ahead and kick the right leg back, flex that right foot, and then the left arm's going to come in front. Hold it here and go ahead and teeter-totter a little bit, back and forth. Notice the balance that's going on. Keep a slight bend in the elbow if it's not already. Then bend the right knee. If you can, take the left hand back and try to grab hold. Do you notice where you're stretching right now or where you're holding on to? Just be aware of what's going on in your body again. If you want to kick up into that foot, you can. And maybe find that whole new stretch to emerge if you got that there. Gently lower the right leg down. Left hand comes down. Shift your weight to the right leg. Notice all of these shifts and movements. Left leg goes back. Flex the foot. Go ahead and unflex it and point it. And just feel the shin muscle getting a little stretch. Then curl the toes towards your nose and maybe you notice a hamstring stretch, maybe not. Right arm in front, hold it here, and teeter-totter a little bit. Being aware of your body and space, back and forth. Then find stillness. Connect with your breath if you can. Bend the left knee if you desire. Right hand comes back. Grab a hold, keep the knee facing in. And if you want to kick into it, kick into it. So right now, if you're really high, you might notice a stretch in the shoulder, in the chest. And you have to be careful because the right hip wants to go out. Lift it up, make sure it stays stacked on top of the left knee. One more deep inhale and exhale. And then gently come down. Go ahead and send your hips over your calves for a nice child's pose. Feel free to open the knees and sink in and feel the difference between the knees together in your hips versus the knees out wide. If you'd like another modification or just variation, you can bring both hands together in prayer, just like so, elbows in together, and you place them down and sink into the stretch. Now I want you to notice this stretch right now. If you feel any discomfort, you can put anything, you can put a towel underneath your knees or a blanket. So right now you might notice different stretches going on, maybe in your shoulders if your hands are like mine, maybe in your hips. Just feel your body right now. Enjoy the stretch and release into it. Next, go ahead and come on up. Bring the knees together and come back to a tabletop. From here, tuck one foot under and then the other and find a plank pose right here. Hold it here. Now I want you to try to take the deepest breath you can with your plank. Modification is welcome. You can go on your elbows or knees, that's fine, but take a deep inhale. How does that feel? You might notice that your muscles are extremely engaged, so it's harder for your rib cage to open up. Let's shift to a downward facing dog. Notice, go ahead and bend your knees right here. Then notice when you straighten them, you have an igniting stretch going on in those hamstrings. Now pull the shoulders back and relax your neck, relax your head, and give it a little shake. No, no, no. Shake out any undesired thoughts or feelings. Then shake yes, 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 bringing only the good stuff into you. Take a deep inhale here, and exhale, see if you can sink into your heels a little bit more. Then shift your gaze up to your hands, bend your knees, walk your feet forward to a forward fold. Notice how a stretch might have occurred even more deeply. Notice how you might feel a little bit more pressure going on in your forehead from a forward fold, not your forehead, but your head in general, from this deeper inversion. And if you want to crisscross your arms, notice how it takes a little bit more of a stretch because gravity is holding on to you down here. Feel free to rock side to side and feel the movement. Then find stillness, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, see how you can release a little bit deeper into the stretch. Just shift your weight to your heels, bend back, and gently roll on up to a nice tall stance. And send your weight back to your heels, finding a chair pose. Holding it here. Feel the muscles that are engaging right now. Feel your quads and lift up your back. Maybe if you want to bring your hands on top of your head, just like so parallel, notice the muscles that engage there. Close your eyes if you can and just take a moment just to enjoy this moment of warmth. Deep inhale. Exhale, sink into it a little bit deeper, but make sure that your weight is in the heels. Maybe you notice your glutes igniting. Hold it here. Then shift your weight to the right leg. Notice this exchange. Left leg goes back, so you're in a lunge. Arms can come up or stay center, whatever you're feeling today. But notice the stretch in the left hip. Sink a little deeper if you can and drop the left heel down. Notice the difference right there. Keep the right knee on top of the right heel and hold it here for a few breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. Then pivot the back foot to warrior pivot. So your whole foot should be flat, toes facing slightly to the front, slightly bend the right knee if you need to. Right knee bent still, right arm in front, left arm back, relax the shoulders. Hold on to your hips for a second, shift them so they're in one straight alignment, and then find that nice alignment again. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes, and then relax them. Squeeze them, and then relax them. Pull the right knee out, then straighten the right leg, reach in front of you, drop the right hand. While we're doing this, notice the exchanging of muscles being engaged and stretched. So right now you're stretching more of your torso and your inner thigh. Left arm on top. If you can go down a little bit more, you can, but if you're rounding, stay up. And just holding it here. If you want to feel more of a balance effect, look up at that left hand. Deep inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bend the right leg now and feel the whole motion coming back to warrior two. Feel this pose. It's a really strong, powerful pose. Next, drop the left hand down, right hand faces up. We're going to turn it back and notice the muscles being stretched here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And just enjoy. Coming back to warrior two. Bend the right knee a little bit more, lean forward, pivot the back left foot, step forward to chair. Holding it here, shifting your energy to the left leg now. Right leg goes back, pull the left knee out, left arm in front, right arm back, relax the shoulders. Holding it here. Then bring your hands to your heart and let's square to the front for that nice left lunge. So we get it on both sides. Drop the right hip down a little bit more and feel the stretch going on with that right hip. Arms can come up or they can stay center. But take a deep breath in and out. Now sink the right heel back. Notice the difference going on here. Deeper stretch and maybe some more leg work going on to find the stability. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Then pivot the back foot to warrior pivot. Left hand goes in front, right arm goes back, relax those shoulders. Then place your hands on your hips and square the hips. Pull the left knee out so you can see that big left toe. Squeeze your glutes and then relax them. Then from here, we're going to straighten the left leg, reach forward, notice the stretch that just got ignited on the inner left thigh. Right arm comes up. And again, if you want more balance, look up. Then go ahead and reach up to the sky, bend the left knee, keep it pulled out, right arm back, left arm in front. Drop the right hand, left hand faces up, and let's dance it back and feel the stretch igniting on the left side. Deep inhale and exhale. Then come back to warrior two. Hands to your heart, square your chest to the front, pick up the back heel, lean forward, step forward to chair pose. Deep inhale up here, lean up and back, then find your chair again. Holding it here, and then stand it tall. Stay where you are, find your Tadasana. This is your anatomical position. Knees, hips, and shoulders all aligned. Close your eyes, fix your posture. Do you need to tuck in your tailbone? Just notice your body from head to toe. Right now, I want you to energetically bring the legs together. So squeeze them together. Notice the igniting effect going on in your legs. So I'm not doing anything as visual as you see, but it's a lot, and I'm feeling a lot. You're pulling the legs together. Imagine you're pulling the legs together. Keep a slight bend in those knees, pulling the legs together without actually moving them. Feel what's going on energetically with those legs, holding it here. Any pose can be as active or relaxing as you would like it to be. So go ahead and find what feels best for you right now, and then just engage in it. Maybe you have a lot of tension, you just want to squeeze and then release. Or maybe you just want to chill out here. That's fine. Then go ahead and bring the hands up to the sky. Close your eyes, chin up, and smile. Yes, feel the effects of a smile. Now breathe into your mouth, smile, and feel it all right now. Feel everything from the tips of your fingertips to the bottom of your toes, and accept the feelings of life. Then bring your hands to your heart, open your eyes if you've been closing them with me, and let's move on to some balancing poses. So from here, we're going to go ahead and do dancer. You can stay where you are, shift your weight to the right leg. If you need to hold on to something, you can hold on to a wall in front of you. And bend the left knee, try to grab a hold. If you can't grab a hold of your leg, you want to lean against a wall or something and place your foot just like so. And eventually you just throw your hips forward, and you'll slowly start to find more flexibility in that quad and hip. So holding it here, and range of motion your knee. Lift up and feel the balance. Kick into that left hand if you can, right arm is in front. Notice what is being emerged right now, and accept it all. Just breathe and try to balance. You can do it. Deep breaths. If you get out of it, just come back up, no problem. Bend your right knee if you can. Come on down to the ground. This is a little bit more intense. If you can do it, great. If not, don't stress it, stay up. Try to touch the ground. Make sure the right knee is bent, otherwise you'll feel a huge stretch in the right hamstrings. If you can handle it, go for it. Then get ready for the extra challenge. Try to come up out of it. You got this, you got this, you got this. And find your dancer again. If you didn't, that's okay. Hold it, deep inhale and exhale. Shake it out. So I wanted you to feel challenged. Challenges help you grow, and only if you try, but don't let your ego get in the way, because the ego will hurt you, is
what I mean by that is if you think that you can do something and you clearly can't, don't do it. So shake it out for a little bit. How do you feel? Maybe more warm, maybe frustrated. Let it go, or maybe feel more empowered. It's how you overcome it. Other leg. So this time we're going to go ahead and keep you stay where you are. I'm just shifting the weight to the left leg now. Right knee stays down, right hand grabs a hold. You can do inner grip of the leg or outer grip. Knee faces down, take a few breaths just to be still. Find stillness, hold it. Deep inhale and exhale. So you know what's coming next. If you're needing a balance, again, the left hand against the wall or the right heel against the wall. And kick into it. Left arm up, hold it. Try to be as still as possible, yet breathe. Notice what's going on. Balancing poses often bring focus. How focused are you feeling? Or frustrated? Bend the left knee. Come down if you can. All the way to the ground. Very good. You can straighten the left leg if you can. If not, don't try to test it. You don't want to hurt those hamstrings. Gently come up whenever you can. Come up, come up, come up. Deep inhale. Exhale. Come on out. Shake it out. Just shake, 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 shake. Next, we're just shaking. Yes, shaking. So we're really intentionally shaking. Arms up, it's okay. Move, jiggle, wiggle, that's good. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to cause vibrations in your body so that you're shaking your lymphatic system up. Just shake, shake, shake. Helps with circulation. And you can jump around, you can shout, you can do anything you want. Just keep shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Yes, shake. Move, move, move. Shake. Get that whole body moving. Your cells are meant to move. And stop. Close your eyes and feel maybe some tingling sensation. Deep inhale and exhale. One more deep inhale and exhale. Then bring your hands to your heart. If you're not in the front of your mat, go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Bend from the hips and come down to a forward fold. Relax your head, your neck, and jaw. And your legs are a little bit more warmer than they were in the beginning of class. And sink into the stretch a little bit more. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, feel the stretch in the back of your hamstrings coming alive. Then bend your knees, walk it back to a downward facing dog and hang out here. Holding this downward facing dog. Try to relax your quads or anything else that you're engaging. Place your weight into the fingertips so your wrists get a little bit of relief. Then from here, kick the right leg up to the sky. Keep your hips squared down. Roll around that right ankle. Wiggle the toes. Shift your gaze up to your hands. Bend your right knee. And we're going to place it down to pigeon. So your right knee is towards your right arm, left foot, left hand, left hip is down here. So if this is too extreme for you, place a pillow underneath that right hip. And or you can bend that back left knee. So whenever you're ready, you can come on down. You can stack your hands or whatever you feel best for you. But go ahead and just draw your awareness to the tight areas of your body. You're probably feeling your hip right now. Your right hip in general. So just notice it and notice how we're going to stay in this for a little bit. So you can just start to release it. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sink into it a little bit further. And then another deep inhale. And exhale a little bit deeper. And start to rotate that left hip down. Feel how your body is starting to relax and starting to give in to the moment. Your body is starting to realize that you're not harming it. A few breaths here, in and out. And maybe start to notice emotions coming up and surfacing. If you do, good, feel them, embrace them, then just detach from them. Breathe deep. Feel everything. Enjoy the process of life. It's meant to be felt, experienced, and enjoyed. Go ahead and take another deep inhale and exhale here. This exhale, try to sink into it a little bit more and try to melt into the pose completely.
Relax those shoulders. Then gently push up, elbows in, walk it back, tuck the left toes under, lift the hips up, maybe shake it out and feel that right leg. Do you notice the difference? Next, left leg comes up to the sky, roll around the left ankle, wiggle the toes, feel what you feel, notice what you notice. Left knee comes to the left arm, left foot, right hand, gently come on down, or you can again find your both knees bent or something underneath this left hip. Okay, for those of you right-handers or a little bit more tight on one side than the other, can you feel the difference now? You might feel a little bit more looseness or tightness. Don't push it. Just feel what you feel and just notice on what side you could use a little bit more stretching on or strengthening on. Then gently come on down, when and if you're ready, and just start to feel the tightness of this left hip. And just breathe in and out of it. Relax those shoulders or any other portion of your body if that's unnecessary that you're holding on to. Focus on your breathing. Melt into it. And just enjoy the opening of your hips. Do you feel it in your left deep hip right there? Then melt that right hip down a little bit more if you can take more. Relax your jaw or anything else you're holding on to. Relax your throat, your face, your shoulders, your back, your stomach. And take a few breaths here on your own. I'm going to take one more deep inhale. And then on the exhale, try to give into gravity the best you can. Then with the strength of your arms, go ahead and gently push up nice and slow. Swoop it around and come onto your back. Gently rounding down onto the ground. Chin up. And go ahead and just feel the curvatures of your spine right now. You should have one underneath your lower back. And then your upper back should be pressed into the mat, including behind your shoulders. And then you should have a nice little curvature underneath your neck right here. And your chin should be up so you have a nice alignment going on. And take a few breaths here in and out. And breathe into the belly. And then release. And then breathe into the chest. And then release. And then squeeze your core, lift up your hips. And maybe you notice a little bit of a blood flow going on towards your head. And just notice the inversion. The inversion is your heart above your head. And what you're doing is you're bringing fresh blood down towards your heart and then your head to be reoxygenated. A little bit of pressure helps with circulation. Now squeeze your glutes. And then relax and feel your back. Then gently come on down and bring those knees into your chest and feel the back being stretched, maybe your glutes. And then hands on top of your kneecaps. And we're going to go around in a circular motion. I want you to feel the sacrum, the back, the lower back being applied, a little massage pressure. Every time you hit a certain spot, maybe you can just hold it there and just let it release. And you have a lot of tension in the lower back or trigger points that muscles hang on to. And right now you're just giving a nice little massage. Then go the other direction whenever you feel like it. And just enjoy the massage going on. Then go ahead and place the feet down as we transition into Shavasana, horse pose. And wiggle the toes and then relax them. With your eyes, I want you to visualize the base of your feet and just feel your feet. Then feel your left foot and right foot.
Next, focus on the left calf muscle. Can you feel it? And then the right calf muscle. Now behind the left kneecap to the front of the left kneecap, switching your focus to your right kneecap and behind the kneecap. Now focus on your left hamstring, the back of the leg, all the way rounding up to the front of the leg, to the left hip and the left glute. Can you relax your whole left leg? Shifting your focus to your right hamstring now, your right quad. Then going back to the right glute. Then squeeze your glutes and then release them and relax them. Now notice your belly. Can you take a deep breath into your belly and just feel the muscles? And then relax. And then feel the back of the lower back. Then shift up to your upper back. That's applied slight pressure against. Then shifting up to your stomach, a little bit higher than your stomach. Breathe into that area. Open the chest muscles. Take the deepest breath you can, opening up the rib cage. Deep, deep breath. Feel the muscles being stretched out on the top. And then release. And then feel the shoulders and your arms and your hands. Now feel the back of your throat, your mouth. Send a swallow down and feel it go all the way down your throat. Then I want you to follow the air in, the feeling of the air from your nose, all the way down to where you can feel it, and then release it out and notice the feelings going on. Then relax your mouth, the space between your forehead, your jaw, your tongue, your eyeballs, your scalp, and just feel everything physically. Then shift and start to feel your emotions, your vibe, your energy today. Now I want you just to come outside and imagine that you're sitting on a boat on top of all of your emotions, all of your feelings, and you're just observing it, looking down. Notice that any time you can jump in or pull yourself out. But know that things are meant to be felt. Just let them pass through. Go ahead and close your eyes and just feel it all with love. Go ahead and start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. If you want to roll over to the right side, you can. Either way, whenever you're done, come up to a nice seated position. How do you feel? Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart and take a moment of silent gratification, just being thankful for everything you feel. The light within me honors light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating in day 3. You guys are doing awesome, I'm sure. If you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thanks.